afrodaybeac here. If it's your first time, welcome. If not, thanks for coming back. I love when you guys come back and watch my videos. So today I wanted to give myself the challenge of doing basically an all drugstore look. So as you can see, this is what the look is. I wanted to do something that was non-expensive so people can feel more comfortable when it comes to buying makeup and purchasing makeup, and knowing not everything has to be high end in order for it to look good. And I think I did a pretty good job. This is pretty bomb. For the all drugstore, I got a full face for less than $100. Not everybody can do that. I on the other hand know how to make it work. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, just continue watching and see you later. Okay, so like I said, guys, I'm gonna be doing a full face of just basically drugstore or inexpensive makeup. So I have this bag from Ulta. I got a bunch of stuff the other day, and everything for the most part is under $12 for the most part. I got my receipt, I'll check. Yeah, okay, everything here is under $12. The only thing that's even close to $12 is the rose water toner I bought, but I'm not even gonna be using that in this video because I already put sunscreen on and everything, so it's there's no point in adding that. Okay. The first thing you're gonna do, you should always prime. And today I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And the reason I'm using this primer is because I heard it was fairly similar to the, I believe, Tatcha's Silk Canvas Primer. And I did love that primer back in the day. So I'm just gonna, looks like this. Sorry, I didn't show you guys before. It looks like that. It's weird. It's okay, I think you gotta and then, oh, it just vanishes. Okay, this is weird. I'm just gonna, I don't think it's exactly like the Silk Canvas one. This one feels a little more drying compared to the Silk Canvas based on what I remember. It's not a straight dupe, but I'm sure she probably does the job. It claims that the velvety texture glides over the skin, smoothing over imperfections for poreless effect. I don't know about, you know what? Yeah. At least in my mirror, I look fairly poreless. I look like a baby. This is actually really cute. My hair gonna be all over the place today. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And if you can see the little edges, baby hairs, mind your business. So as per usual, after priming my face, I go in and do my eyebrows. I always do eyebrows before foundation because I feel it just doesn't apply right when you have foundation on before you do your eyebrows. So I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Lock On Liner Brow Cream. Typically use eyebrow pencils. I don't use pomades. I feel in the past they've made my eyebrows look very bold, but for the sake, I want to try it, give it a shot, see where she's working with. If not, we'll know what to do. We always do what we do. It doesn't look that bad. Also, the only thing that's not, I believe, that's not drugstore in this whole video is gonna be my brushes, because y'all, they're cheap, but they're not necessarily drugstore brushes. A couple of them are actually e.l.f. brushes, but for the most part, I got them off Amazon, makeup stores, Makeup Shack, or even the Makeup Club, stuff like that. Okay, so I went ahead and did this eyebrow off camera because this is the one with my bang on it. It looks really good. I really like this. It's but you need to be careful. I use very little. I don't know. I use very little of it. You have to tap into it very lightly so you don't get too much and it doesn't come off very, I guess, dark and splotchy on it. So that's why I went with little brush strokes. Even when it came to lining my brow, I had to be very careful, not to dig deep to it, because it's gonna look weird if you just pile a bunch on, if you know what I mean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other brow and then come back for the next step, because I just suck at doing brows on camera. I can't show you guys and hold it like this. It looks so weird. Okay, so what I usually do after is conceal my brows, the top and the bottom. But okay, I got this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and it's too light. Like, you can see, like, I'm probably going to be giving, like, a bit of halo brow later. So I'm not going to go ahead, I'm not going to line the top of my brows. I'm just going to leave them the way they are, so because it's going to look really weird later if I keep using this whole thing. I'll probably use it still to, like, conceal my face later to give it, like, that highlighted look. But as for the rest of my brows, that's a no-no. The only thing I can say about this concealer that I wish it was more, it had more moisture to it, because like where you put it, it will stay. This concealer, where you put it, is gonna basically stay. Like, I can't see it. Like, I think it also is kind of matte to it. It has some type of matte to it because it doesn't spread as much. Like, where, like I said, where you put it, she's probably gonna stay. So next I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Dewy Smooth that, like I always use, in the shade 360 Mocha. I'm actually not sure how much this costs because I, like, got it a while back. I didn't purchase it with everything else from Ulta. I got it from Walgreens. No, CVS. It actually has a sticker still on it. I got it from CVS. But I know, like, Maybelline is, like, this is legit drugstore makeup. You're going to be able to get it for max, no more than 15 bucks. Like, there's no reason this should cost more than 15 bucks. Okay, so now that I've done my foundation, as you can see, like I said before, I look crazy because I still have, like, the concealer down here. But I'm going to go ahead and prep my eyes with more concealer, actually, so I can go ahead and do my eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in and use the Revolution Forever Dynamic palette. It looks like this. It has a lot of, what's it called, shimmers in here. I think there's also a pressed glitter and 3 matte shades. Looks like this. I've never actually used Makeup Revolution's, like, eyeshadows before, so this would be a nice try. And I think we're gonna go for something like sultry. Like, that's what I want to give you, like, sultry vibes, because that's what I do. I do sultry. So I'm gonna go in with, I believe is a forest green. This forest green right here. Gonna tap into that. Okay, so it's already doing what I expected it to do as, like, a drugstore palette. It's not bad. It's actually showing up on my skin. It's just a little splotchy. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with this brown shade here and put that, like, on the outer V area. So now I'm gonna go back in with the Revolution concealer, and then just get this little brush. Right. And I'm gonna just put a little in the middle. Same thing here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We don't aim for perfect, we just want it to look good. And you're gonna dip into this, like, dark green shimmer. I don't know how you describe that color. Gonna dip into that. And then tap that onto the concealer. Oh, it's actually like a blue-green. That's really pretty. This palette's more pigmented than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna use the green next to it, that, like, gold shimmery green right here. I'm gonna top that. I went ahead and did the rest of my, like, eyes off camera. All I did was add this pressed glitter onto my eyelid, like, more to the center and to the, like, inner corner. And I'm gonna, like, go ahead and finish everything else. This this is gonna be alright, because this is a little, like, these were really nice shadows, but the thing is, once I tried putting another shadow on top, like, the blue would get muddy with the brown that I tried putting on top of it, and then when I tried to blend it out, it would just fade and then turn muddy. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer from before, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in lightly. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with this slanted brush. So to contour, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Camo Concealer, satin finish in the shade Rich Ebony. Usually I'll use a cream concealer, but I was like, I wanted to give this a try. I've never tried it. I know this is gonna be a little difficult because, like I said, I'm used to cream concealers, but just because something's scary doesn't mean you shouldn't try it. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my concealer to blend out the concealer I'm using to contour. So it's going to go like that. And just dab it in there. This is blending out actually really nice. Like, it's going into my skin. You can't really, it's not a harsh demarcation, if you know what I mean. Like, a lot of time with contours, it just looks really rough. This looks really good. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set the concealer I had earlier with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in medium deep. This powder retails for $7.99, and it's a little different from what I'm used to because I'm used to translucent powders. This one has tint to it, like it's more on the orange brown side, so I'm a little scared. So what I'm gonna do is, I've already put it on my foundation brush. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it lightly underneath my eyes. Ooh, this is light. If I press it, actually if you press it, it doesn't look that bad because you're setting it for your under eye, so it should be highlighting a little bit. So next I'm gonna go in with the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush, and I'm gonna use it in the shade 150 Wine Glow. I've actually never used a liquid blush before, so I'm kind of stupid for this. Like, I use cream blushes, ooh, child. Like, okay, be careful squeezing. I'm gonna just like do it with my fingers, if anything. Ooh, it feels good. But it's very natural. I like this color. It's a very natural look to it. I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera. I'm serving attitude to y'all. I'm giving you attitude, babies. Like, this is cute. This is a look, like. So next I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade What Shady Beaches. I'm a little scared because I don't usually use bronzers these lot, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, she's light. She's light. Okay, we're gonna spread this around like that. We'll be okay. It's not that bad. We're not gonna use this again. It's okay. It's cute, but it's not for my shade. So that's I'm gonna put that to the side. We're not even gonna worry about that. So for the lips, I'm gonna go in with the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. Just because the says it's an eye pencil doesn't mean you have to use it only as an eye pencil. Okay, I'm gonna use it as a lip liner, and then I'm gonna follow up with the e.l.f. lip lacquer in the shade. What shade is this? In the shade Wild Rose. The only issue, like, obviously this is supposed to be used as an eye pencil, so it's like kind of on the brink of breaking on the sides of my lips. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you like it. Tried to make it like something you can wear whenever, like even on a night out, but still affordable. So like this look was under $100. It's like, it was for sure under $100. Let me try and calculate how much this look actually costs. The only things, like I said, the only things that weren't drugstore in this look were the brushes and my setting spray. Like, I wasn't gonna negotiate on setting spray regardless. I'm sorry, no tea, no shade. So after calculating everything, like the receipt and like what I used, minus the brushes and the setting spray, my thing. Jesus Christ, I can't see with this thing. Ugh. I roughly spent $78.08 to do like my whole face. Y'all, like it's possible for you to do a full face of makeup just using drugstore products and still being like bomb. Like I look good. Like you can lie and say I don't, but I know I look good. So like I spent less than $100, guys. So, like $78, and I look bomb. And it's inexpensive. Like I feel like it's just a trial and error type of thing. Like some of these things, like y'all, where is it? This brow pomade, this came in clutch. I like this. I'm definitely gonna use this again. Like this e.l.f. pomade. Oh my god, like my brows look clean. The concealer, like the e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer. This too, like for my contour, I'll use this again. The one thing, like, I was worried, I would say for sure, I'm going to have to let go of this concealer because it's not my shade. But I'm sure, like, the way it takes, like, it picks up my eye makeup, gorgeous. Gorgeous. It sort of mats itself out to the point it makes it ready for, like, powders to be put on top of it. So it's so nice. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do, like, a gorgeous face with drugstore makeup. They're lying. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you win. They want to see you spend coin. And I just proved to you, you can get a bomb face for under $100. Shoot, under $80. But hey, go ahead and try it for yourself. Let me know. Put in the comments how you guys feel about everything if you've tried the products before. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.